Greetings and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm KatherineOfSky, and today we are going to be reading about the beavers in our wonderful colony. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get to your comments. I'm going to try to be more on it. I've been really excited about the whiskers in Whiskerwood. And so if you have stories for those mice, if you kind of, spread the gap between beavers and mice, feel free to tell me about your adventures in our story of Fuzzborough. Anyway, let's get to the adventures. So this is from Marine 532. We've arrived at the site at 0600 hours. Myself and the expedition team have found the perfect location for the start of our new colony, Serenity City. I envision towering structures that kiss the sky, pure blue waters flowing all around, plentiful fields of abundant food, and little kits populating every corner. But for now, we're just a small camp in the middle of nowhere. However, this place is beautiful, so pristine. Things have been rocky from the start, though. Initial setup has lagged behind because it appears some woodhead messed up our directions from the council. I love these beaver insults. It's so authentic. Some late smears here, there, and there on the notes. Nonetheless, we managed to set up a stable supply of food and water for now. Oh, wood sticks, I do hope we pull through. May the kind KOS and the great white pointer in the sky guide us to Serenity. Entry from the diary of Overseer Sir Reginald Beaverton III, number 1. Okay. Okay. Love to see you back in action for Timberborn. Can't wait to see the new features. Oh, they're going to be great. Okay. So, and then Sabarus Terrace has a comment for us as well. Walking on the wheel is a real pain in the tail. I'd rather have a broken tooth than walk on that wheel again. So glad they're putting in that geothermal generator. But that does beg the question, what will the elders do after when I mistakenly call the latte house a research hut again? Dave Dimpletail. Oh, Dave, did you actually call it a research hut? You deserve that wheel torture there. Not torture, but thing. Labor, hard labor. And then, apologies, no grand weirdness this time around. My creative spirit took a dive after my wife passed, still trying to get my stride back. I am so sorry, Sabarus Terrace. My goodness. I hope that healing comes to you soon. That's really hard. Really hard. I can't even imagine. Well, thank you so much for the entry. I look forward to hearing the stories about Dave Dimpletail in the future. So these comments are from the second video. Marines 532 has another story for us. Things couldn't be any worse. Low on planks and production has been stalled. Turns out some dang beaver chewed the power spinny thing. I know I call them these things, but when other people say them, I realize how ridiculous it sounds. Oh, God. Turns out some dang beaver chewed the power spinny thingies, which attributed in some loss of time in production. Another issue I've noted were no strong beavers to schlep things around. I swear we have to up our exercises to get them to carry more. You know, I could build an exercise plaza. I'll look into this. A third problem I found are injuries. Poor Azinu came up to me with a hurt head and refused to work. One little latte spill on his head and he can't work. More beavers are getting injuries too. Ugh, tail slapper. This colony isn't going to get anywhere with all these problems. I will do my best to fix them, however. The council is counting on us to make this work. However, in good news, we managed to expand a little more, especially to the water diggery thing. Ding. Though I wish someone would have connected the power spinners to it sooner before the dry spell. Oh, please bless us, great KOS, and your great white pointer in the sky. Entry from the diary of Overseer Sir Reginald Beaverton III, number 2. All right, and the last comment we have for this particular video is also from Marines 532. We have new orders from the council to reach a new water spring site far from our colony's start. Not sure why, considering we have one nearby, but the powers that be have said this one will give us more water. Well, I mean, you can never have too much water, I suppose. However, the issue with this new site is not distance, but bad water. A bad water spring by the site could pollute our pure water. The others have been very good with following orders, as the woodheads have been pulling materials in the wrong places. Bad water has contaminated our freshwater lake source, and more recent news, too. Should not have guzzled it down all in one sitting had I known it was polluted. In more warm-furred news, that's so cute. The other beavers have already taken lead in expanding on projects like the power spinny thingies and bad water suckers. There are more things I wish I could write about, but I'm afraid ill health has taken me almost suddenly. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to write, and if I do not make it, well, there's always the view. Beautiful lake, thriving small community, surrounded by loved ones. If I do not make it, loving Mother KOS and the great white pointer in the sky, please help them. Entry from the diary of Overseer Sir Reginald Beaverton III, number 3. So, Sir Reginald Beaverton, I hope that you will make it and that you will survive, because we have much work for you to do. And we do have the decontamination pods. So I hope you're in here in one of these that you can, there's plenty of extract to go around. We're good. See, there's 5 contaminated beavers, but it'll be fine. There's 3 of them. Look, there's 3 working, and I'm going to put this one on high. But hopefully our beavers should be doing okay. They should be fine. I hope they're fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have, So we were doing a water test of severity and sadness. Yeah, we need water like crazy. I hope people don't start dying. Why is this got, show me underwater, please. Okay. I don't know why this one is not working. I don't know why it's not working. Zulkra, get to work, please. Oh, there they are. Now they're working. I do feel like I should build another one here. ASAP. Just, for reasons. Just for reasons. So that should work. Now, someone had a really interesting idea about how to make these shut off when it's what do you call it? When it's a drought time, like automatically. Oh, I'm really sad. All these people going. Oh, and there's no food and there's no water. We may have problems right now, just slight problems. Now, did I? Okay, they're still working on cassavas here. And they should be eating kohlrabis. Oh dear, I am really worried about this stuff. I think that there will be people that will be dying soon. Hopefully it's not Sir Reginald or Dan Dimpletail. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Or do we have all of these? All of these places are actively populated, which is good. I think that we have had issues with too much population growth, which is usually what happens with iron teeth. It is a thing. It looks like we are getting food and water limitedly. But yeah, we are having real trouble with this right now. Okay, this is good. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explode these. And then we're going to start growing some crops up here. Because that will actually get us better food. I don't know. It's not going to save us in this crisis. Hopefully we survive this crisis. That would be nice. Let's see. Water and fluid dump. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Good. And then I want another farmhouse. Maybe what we do is we build a same kind of deal. You know, we get the storage and then farmhouse. And then we get, oh man, I really am missing, I'm missing Whiskerwood pathing and stairs and stuff. My goodness, I missed that already. But I do like the priority system of Timberborn. That is no joke, really good stuff. All right, so we are running out of food like crazy. I don't know what else to do here. Oh God. Do we have all of these makers making? We only have one maker working on cassavas. So that's actually kind of a problem. Or rather a big problem, actually. Let's see. Can I... Green. Okay, so this is... If this is green, that means it's happy. We could do this. Okay, and then again, cassavas, yes. Okay, well, this is rough, man. So far, people have only died of old age, but yeah, we're still really rough on the water and really rough on other stuff. Okay. I think let's do, what is this? This is cassavas. Those need to be processed. So I think let's get rid of these cassavas and put in another water thingy. And maybe here another water thingy as well. All right. This is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put these down one tier. And then put in... Make sure that these are higher priority because those definitely need to be... I don't know why I only added one. I almost always do 2 factories in these kinds of cases, but I don't know why I did just one. Really strange. All right, come on. Do we have... We have enough builders. We have a lot of builders right now. Oh, died of thirst. Died of thirst. Oh, that's not good. I thought we had enough water. Oh dear, this is not good. Definitely not good. This is just goes on medium high. If we can't fill up one barrel, we can't fill up a giant one. This is not good. Yeah, the great beaver die-off. Sir Beaverton is going to have a lot to write about, I'm quite sure. Sad times. Okay, this is good. And luckily... I know some people were wondering, but these are sources for fresh water. And the reason I wanted to block this bad water is because when we get to opening these up and they flow down and we have a nice flow for a nice river here, getting the bad water out of here is really annoying. It takes a very long time to get it out. So that's not good. All right. Have we got these? These are now working. Okay. Oh, dear. So we had one person die of hunger, several die of thirst. These should be working. We have lots of cassavas. We have power, I hope. No, we don't have power. I'm going to pause. Actually, not this one, but pause a gear maker. Oh yeah, pause one of this one and then just kind of funnel more power to these guys. Oh wow. Why? Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? We don't need this. We don't need extract. We're good, thanks. We actually don't... Well, we do kind of need this, I guess. So I really want to get this going. That'll get done when it gets done. It's already on a priority, so it's not necessary to, like, you know, belabor the subject. Let's get canola growing up here. Now, canola is a very interesting crop in that you really don't need a whole heck of a lot of it. This whole area can be growing soybeans. There we go. Let's grow soybeans there. Oh, this is scary times, man. Somebody grew up. Wow, amazing. They would want to grow up in this colony. Oh, no. I think I also want to high priority at least one of these groups. I didn't think it would take them so long to actually build these. This warehouse I'm going to put on medium. We actually have tons of materials. We don't actually need gears or this planks. We have plenty. I want this all to go to food production. Just go as fast as it can, basically. Yeah, we are drawing 1450. Let's see. Contaminated 3 beavers. Let's turn off one of these. Just try to reduce power as much as possible. But I do want to save those beavers if we can. Okay, we are starting to actually get some water and food. Okay, that's good. That's good. So this thing is, yeah, close above contamination. That's good. That's just fine. So anyway, somebody had a really interesting idea of like surrounding the water intake with dams. And then that would be the limit, right? So if we do that, we could actually do something like that. If we put a wall like here and kind of opened it up in a very interesting way, it would kind of limit our pool a bit. But we could try it, because the thing is we don't want to shut off this area completely from water. So if we think about this correctly, I guess I could build dam pieces in the water. Or actually, it would probably be better to do floodgates. Like exact floodgates. And then we can adjust it the way we want to. And then we could have levees defining how big we want this pool to be, right? Okay. Okay. And then it would flow into via the floodgates. So here, can do like, because again, we want it by the edge so that it can spread. Oops, okay, so. Okay, so it would look something like this-ish. And then the entire inside would be these explosives. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of a very strange thing to me. I think it's really weird. But there we go. There we are. I think if we pause... Let's see, where is our nearest? If we pause this one and have an entryway into here, then we can kind of get a lot of those things done. Oh boy, this has been very, very scary. Let's see. Oh, and now we haven't included this one over here. Sure, why not? Let's put that there. We need to destroy that bush over here. And then move this thing to be like there instead. Okay. That's a wide space that's not really, you know, having a lot of water in it, but that's okay. We'll try it. We'll see what we got going on here. Okay, so we'll put this on high and get water working. I think this, maybe we just keep on doing these plants here. All right, so food looks stable. Food looks stable. What do we got with... Wait, what's going on here? Oh, that's just the thing. All right, how many people are contaminated? Only 2, so we can pause this one. All right, and now we can start getting back to industry a little bit here. I think that... Okay, it looks like they're actually working on this power line, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, nice. They are actually getting this to work. Cool. So with this one thingy, it looks like we can get power transferred over here. This one is turning, so that's good. So this will definitely add to our production capacity. Now, somebody asked me if you could put this directly on the vertical power shaft block. And from the way it looks, and Timberborn really works the way it looks, it seems to only have a side output for the power. It can't go downward. So that's why I didn't put it directly on there. Because somebody asked me, and I'm like, I don't know. Let me look at this. Let me try this out and see. So it only looks like it goes to the side. All right, it looks like we are getting food, getting more water. That's fantastic. Okay, we're working it. Large tank is good. Okay, yes, nice. All right, okay, we didn't die, so that's good. Not all of us died, some of us died. We apologize for the beavers who died, by the way. And now I definitely want to encourage these to grow. Yes. And we'll get that. Oh, no. Okay, the AoE of the clicking there. Okay, so what do we got on power? Ooh, look at this. We're almost meeting our power needs, even with increased power from adding a couple machines. So this is great. This is actually great. Now then, we can start the beaver breeding process as well. We were eating a lot of berries before, so hopefully we can reserve those for new baby beavers. You know, prototype miniature beavers that will grow into adults, those sorts. Yeah. All right. So this is good. This is very good. Now, this was meant for something, and I have no idea what. Oh, was it for pine resin, maybe? I think this might have been a pine resin storage thing that was supposed to be here. So let's try that. And then this was for the pine resin thingy, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It looks like we don't have any pine resin stored, so let's get that going. All right. Now, food and water are growing quite well. I'm very happy about that. This needs to be high priority, so we get rid of that. Wish I could put a road there. But we do want to plant. We can plant some kohlrabi here. Okay. Wow. This has been something, hasn't it? So this needs to be high priority. This needs to be detonated. And then you, yeah, this will get growing soon. Stairs will get put together soon, and then we shall have a crop growing in this area. This is very exciting. Very exciting. So yeah, this whole area is now fertile. We also now have coffee beans. And to that end, we can make a coffee press to make our beavers slightly more happy. So we have a coffee brewery, but we need treated planks for that. So that's a no-go for now. We do need an oil press. That's quite important. Can put that here. Okay. And then we can put an oil thingy, storage thingy somewhere. Maybe here. How do we want to do this exactly? firstly, I think what I want to do is take a road across here and delete these crops. I really like in Whiskerwood how easy it is to delete stuff like crops and things. This I need to move over, I think. Let's just take this. Yar. No. Let's just do these two. So I want to take a road from here down to here. Okay. And then across this away. And then, okay. Now here, we now have to, it's a lot harder in this game to build, I have to say. Really good quality of life in Whiskerwood. Why did I say ton? Probably like Bridgerton. Anyway, lots of quality of life in terms of building, especially with paths and stuff like that. I think that between the two games, there is a perfect game in here somewhere. And it's really lovely to kind of, you know, see a different dev's concept of how to do something very similar. Because the two games are quite similar in many ways, though, you know, Timberborn's obviously more of a city builder, and Whiskerwood is more of a colony builder, by which I mean that each colonist has their own traits and they have their own guilds and skills and stuff, whereas in Timberborn everybody has the same skills, so they're basically like a faceless population kind of thing. So that's the difference between a colony builder and a city builder. But I think between them there's a great game somewhere. Okay, we've planted a lot of the canola, which is great. Oh, wow. Okay, this is too far. I didn't realize how far that was. I wonder if I put the farm closer and not down a stairway. Let's see if I move it here, if it will be a lot better. If I move this farm there, I think it will be a lot better, actually. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh boy. All right, so let's also put this on high priority, get rid of these. And this definitely on high priority because we've kind of like split our electrical network in half. That's not ideal. Okay. And we got 800 coming in from here, 200 from there. Yeah. Okay, so they're getting the power together, which is excellent. Really need that to happen. This needs to be high priority as well. Okay, and then we can get our platforms across. The other thing I love about Whiskerwood in this situation is that you can plant crops underneath platforms. And I think that's very realistic because I think that crops and plants can grow under some shade. It's a thing. It really, is a thing. Okay, so there's that. I also want to delete these crops down here. I just delete them all, I think. And then we'll have a vat for the oil here. What are you meowing about? Doesn't have power. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, by putting this path here, it now has no power. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? I think we delete this building and we put something else there. Maybe small storages or something. We have 2 more out here, so that's all right. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, I have to say. A bit annoying. Okay. Now, let's get this area filled with platforms, and then we can build other things in here. I should be recording Factorio right now, but I have to admit I hate Aquilo so much. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm just like, it's fine. People can just get to Aquilo and then die. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, it's so hell to play that game with Aquilo. It really is that bad. No exaggeration at all. Okay, so now it'll reach there. Okay, so you go here. We'll get our workers transferred and then delete this farm. I'm not going to keep this one up. So this is what? Soybeans? I don't actually want soybeans in there. I don't know why it filled with soybeans. I wanted canola seeds, actually. Yeah, canola seeds. Okay. And then I would like a storage. Ah, yes. I think what we'll do is we'll get a medium warehouse here, and we will request canola seeds. Not those. Canola seeds. There we go. I don't like these menus where I have to look at scratchy icons. I really don't get it. I kind of hate it, actually, because, you know, they don't really look like much. They're tiny pixels in black and white, and they're really hard to see for me. Maybe for other people, they're fine. Now, I want you to see what's going to happen here. This thing, basically, is getting contaminated with bad water. Does that bother us? Nah, we're fine. Because it's not contaminating our entire pond. Because we set the sluices to close above contamination level 5%. Okay? So when we end the bad tide, we will have to manually sort this out. But it shall be fine. It really will be fine. All right, so this is going well. I would like to build another large tank right here. That's what this area is for. I think we talked about that last time. And yeah, oh wow, 52 beavers. That's scary. Oy. We ran out of beavers. It'll be fine though. It will be fine. We will get things going. Life will be happier. Okay, wow, we have a lot of area here that we're not using. Scavengers are there. We could plant some berries out here, actually. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not move, but I'm going to put an extra thingy up here so that I can basically plant this entire area over here, maybe with berries. So we have another berry supply. Let's do that. Let's do more berries out here. Because I feel like we don't have enough over in the other area. We really don't. Okay, and then here we can have coffee. That's fine. And here we're just going to add one of you. Temporary, we're going to delete that in a bit. And there's almost no chance that this stuff is going to die. Oh, that's why we didn't use it before. It's because it just got fertile because of the pond up there. Nice. Okay, I want a collector. Tapper's Shack, collector for all the pine resin. So there we go. Tapper's Shack goes there. And then we can add a wood workshop here somewhere. I guess we get a... Do our warehouse build. Keep on building the warehouse build. This way. Yes, good, good, good. And Tapper's Shack, what are we doing? We're doing treated planks, which are gonna go in one of these kinds of areas, I think. Yeah, this is metal blocks. What's below it? Planks, metal blocks, and what's in here? Oh, that's just regular logs. We could do, I think we can do a third level thing. Let's see how the pathing works there. Okay, so wood workshop is gonna go here. Yay. And then road. There we go. Okay. Yay. That works very, very nicely. Excellent. Okay. So we can watch our beavers scurry around and do their thing. Interesting that none of the dynamite stuff is working right now. I think we ran out of beavers, and then we paused the extract machine as well. So I'll get that going again. Okay, so this is high priority. Just wanted to make sure. Got to check on these things. We do have a lot of stuff. We could pause the metal for now. They're still here, right? They are actually doing things. Name Geeks. Interesting name. These beavers have very interesting names. All right. It does feel like the builders are not doing very much. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe. Oh, this is what they're doing. They're giving us power. Okay. Beavers forgiven. Man, okay. I had no idea they were like leaping out here to do power. I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade all of these so we get every bit of power out of here. Now then, we have piles here. I wonder if it's worth... Probably is worth hauling more stuff down here. These things are made out of logs and lots of planks, so I need both actually again. I'll just do kind of a similar thing. Logs and planks. Planks, yes. And then logs. Yes, okay. And we can get those going. Okay, so they've probably been just running back and forth, doing all of that stuff. All right, so our crop area is quite dry at this point. Oh, yeah, all right. So the bad tide ended. I didn't even notice when that happened. But what we can do is we open it and then close it again. That's all we do. And this bad water is such a little dispersed amount that's dispersed through the whole thing. Like you can't even see it barely. Like maybe at the very edge here you can see some bad water, but that's all you got to do. The issue is if you're a KOS, you forget it. But the crops didn't totally die, so we didn't miss it by days. It was just like an hour or something or whatever on the cycle there. So that's not a big deal at all. That's really good. Really good. So that's the clever hack for dealing with the seeps. Now, I've heard there is some kind of new thing. Bad water discharge. No. Let's see. Can be opened or closed. No, that's not what we wanted. It was a bad water sink or something. They added it as a new item. And it sounded like something to drain bad water when you have a seep. Maybe it's not on the iron teeth. It could be on the folktails. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. That's interesting. No, not seeing it. Not seeing it. Anyway, we're all good. We have plenty of beaver houses, but we might need more. I think we actually need more beaver houses. Okay. So we got lamps and bushes. Let's see. I want to add more decorations here. I want to add, sure, brazier. Yes. Beaver bust. Yes. And then the statue. Have it face the road there. And then we need the clock. Wait, is that the right direction? No. Hold on. Gotta make sure it's facing the right way because apparently it doesn't have two sides. It only has one side. So that's how we want to set up our decorations so that each of the four buildings gets all of the benefit of all of the stuff. Makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to just copy those here. We don't have to like, actually we have to pause this one and this one in case they can't get all the materials and stuff. Okay. Actually, we're going to have them facing out. And then those don't need to be paused because they can be accessed from the back side. Now then, we have one of these. Hooray. Get path there. Water. Good, good, good. Okay, life is going okay for the moment. I would like to, I think we need to prioritize this up next. The canola. And then I want to get this place going. Actually, this can be on high as well. And then the warehouse, medium, high. Just thinking about the order I want to do things in. These can also be medium, high. These are not high, and yet they're still doing them. I'm not really sure why. We're pretty good, beavers. We want you to work on stuff in town now, please. Come on. Come on. Anybody sick? No. I'm going to close off the decontamination pods. But I do want to put this on medium high as well. Because, oh, actually that can be on high right now. Because we can do fermented soybeans here. And because we now have the oil, which is great. Really great. So yeah, we have 30 canola oil just about. This is going to be great if we can get that up and running. That'll give us another source of food. We do want to build more warehouses, though. We have fermented cassavas. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete these latte huts. And then how do we want to do this? Do we use this area back here? Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe we just go in a straight line. We could put a path back here as well to have warehouses on the backside. So this is fermented cassavas. Let's just allocate them kind of what we have here. Let's do the next one, which is going to be fermented soybeans. And then maybe fermented mushrooms. Maybe. Maybe we just leave it. Because we don't know what we're going to have next. So if we put this on medium high, that'll get built next. This one can actually go lower because we don't need it right now. Okay, this is working. We have the soybeans. We have the canola. So 6 beans equals 20 with canola. These guys are 4 to 10. Okay. 4 to 10. So this would be 3 to 10. Again, we're not really seeing the big gains that the folktails get. But let's see, how many do you get at a time? That's a good question, actually. So if we look at the cassavas, you get 1. And then these will give you 2. Okay, so these are immediately doubled. They do take 8 days. But then these take 5 days. Oh, God. They want to make it as complicated as possible. I didn't even want to say as humanly possible. Because we're talking about, like, you know, computer levels of complication and annoyance here. But it's okay. It will be fine. So that's good. That's really good. We're getting stuff done. Let's check our power. We now have almost enough power. Oh, dear. We still need power. Good Lord. All right. Well, I guess when we get stuff done here, then, let's put... what do we want to do next? We do still have some stuff on high. I do not know why the heck are they going here. Why are they doing this stuff? This is on, like, medium priority, normal priority. It's not on... They're still coming. What is going on, beavers? I don't understand. I did not issue any orders. I didn't. I promise you. They have been on medium forever. The whole time. All right. I don't know what's going on with these beavers. We might just have to, like, let them get the building out of their system because they're not listening right now to me. Or the great white pointer in the sky. I don't know what's going on. It's just weird. Okay, but that's all right. We're going to sort it out. What I want to do with this pond is I actually want to kind of extend this pond and enlarge it. So, to that end, I think I would like to... Let's get some exploding done. Let's do like this kind of thing. And maybe we do... like that as well. Yeah, something like this, where we can just, you know, explode a little bit and get a bigger pool to store water. I think the next thing I want to do is this area. So I'll go ahead and, you know, medium priority that. Leaving room in case we want to high priority something. Do we have gears running? No. That's probably why this thing is not getting done. All right. We got to be careful because we don't have, you know, a lot of extra beavers. We do have some extra beavers because, you know, some are working at latte huts. We're missing 2 from latte huts, but otherwise they are working. So this is good. So Beaver is injured. What are you doing, Beaver? Hello. Do we have the teeth grinder anywhere? No. Okay, that's probably why they keep getting injured. I'm going to put 2 down here. Let's just delete these 2 trees. We do have folks on the side here too. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. Just create maybe 1 teeth grinder over here. Okay, well-being. Teeth grindstone. Let's go. That makes me like shudder inside, to be honest. Thinking about grinding your teeth. Because I've worked with grinders before. Like I used to grind sharp edges on tools. I used to be a woodworker, so I know all about like grinding and stuff. And like to think about like putting your teeth on that. Scary. Scary, cringy, ow, like horrible. Now we can get a steam engine, but I prefer to use water power when we can. This is looking very good. We are getting planks and logs out here. Would love if we could like limit this, like in Whisker Wood. You can say, I want to request 30 or 100 or whatever, but here you have to request 180. I think that's a little bit too much. But this is like the storage, unless you want to do 20 at a time. I guess 20 is, I don't know. It's just not enough. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right. However, we do have the ability to capture this energy as well. So I think if we build a couple of water wheels out here, that would be very nice too. Let's see. We need 2 things on each side. 1, 2, 1. Nope. 2, 1, 2. There. Dude, it didn't click in. 1, 2. There. Aha. 1, 2, and there. Okay, so if I get these guys, click them in over here. Yay. Yay. We can also block the water channel as well to increase the flow. So if we put a levee like here and there, we will get extra water flow here. And maybe 1 there too. Okay, very good. So now we can get those made. I guess we can put these on medium high. And then also these bits in the water. It's kind of important. And that'll give us something. Not a whole lot, because this doesn't really generate a whole lot of water pressure. It's some, definitely some, but not like huge amounts. Not like this raging river from this huge several bad water sources. So these really go well. But I'm worried about, well, I guess I should just set these up because, you know, these these are much higher power and they're not that much further away. So we'll just do those as well. But wow, they have really harvested this entire canola field quite conveniently. That's nice. And do we have, I want to see something here. Okay, so we have a lot of water. I'm going to take the risk that I won't remember how to, or to turn them on again. But yeah, to pause these water capturation devices, deep water pumps. Okay, we got one of our thingies. I think what we'll do on this floodgate is this thing, I think it's 85% or something. Or is it? I don't know what it is. But I think what we should do here is like 75 or 80% maybe. And then, so it'll close at, or it will stop at 80%, which means that if, wait, what am I thinking here? Means that if the water outside, well, it'll hold the water outside at 80%. That's what it means. The inside can get pumped out, all the way out. And again, we're deepening this with bombs. But yeah, the rest will, it hopefully is a drought prevention service here. How are we doing on those explosives? We're doing okay. Not too bad. Are these reachable? No, these are not reachable. So I always miss that. I get annoyed with myself for missing that they're not reachable. Get rid of this and then high priority that. And I don't think we're going to need more road than this, but we'll just check. It's always worth checking. I was hoping this would work before the flood, before the drought, but I don't think we can get it before the drought. There's just too much to build here. There we go. Okay, so can we reach it now? Yes. Yes. No. No. Okay, so this, we need more road here. Okay, and then we can maybe pause this one so that we can make sure to reach inside and we can get all these other things going. Good, good. But yeah, working pretty good here. I was thinking I could set up like an extraction. What is it called? The green stuff. Extract. Yes. The extraction that we're extracting from the bad water. The extract part. Yeah, that bit. Okay, so we're out of metal. So I'm going to fire you. And then here we need to grow more coffee and stuff. Okay, so we're done with metal here. We need to find new metal. There's metal up here. Where else can we go? There's metal over there. We're very close to this metal. It's a fair ways up though. That's, ooh, what is this? This is another it's another geothermal. Ooh, sexy. Okay. That can be harnessed as well. But I think we're doing pretty good with our water wheels. All right. So this is very, very high up there. I guess we want to come from this side, probably. Man, I wish I had spiral stairs right now. Maybe I could get some. Did this get built yet? No, the thing did not get built yet. Because I was like, hey, we could use them, make them with like twirly planks and stuff. Do we have enough metal? We have 107 metal blocks for this. So I'm guessing we should. Okay, so we have a drought right now happening at this very moment. Ooh, this is looking very good. Now we're going to have to explode this after the drought happens, not right now. Once water is restored, basically. And then we'll get that going. But yeah, we recovered. We apologize for all of the poor beavers that were lost, but yeah. Sad times have happened in Beaverland. Now, the water is being used at a very rapid pace, which I'm getting a little bit worried about. But we should be able to save up more for next time. Okay. I really want spiral stairs, man. Power. So this thing costs... Oh, it doesn't even cost metal bits. Wow, I forgot that this doesn't need metal bits. Huh. Well, it's going to get organized, I hope, soon. We do have... Oh, we don't have enough planks. We definitely need more planks. Let's open up the planky bit. Get planks going. How much do we have of the various foods? We've got lots of... Okay, this is food. Kohlrabies, lots. Cassavas, we have lots. We have berries, lots. And then fermented soybeans, a few. I think that means we need to make another fermented soybean maker. Like this. There we go. And I think I could move or remove the decontamination pod and maybe put another maker there as well. So I want to do, this one wants to be fermented soybeans. You are soybeans. These are cassavas. These are cassavas. Okay, good. Good. That's what we want. Wait, why are you up? Oh, God, I didn't even put a road. Silly me. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Drought time. Drought time. And we're working on water wheels. Perfect. Well, it'll be fair for later. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, and we need to get this thing going on as well. Because I want to make this a deep pond. Again, another holding place for water. And I want to put a deep water pump on that as well. We don't have any big pumps, do we? I don't think we do. Not for Iron Teeth, at least. Sad times. I really love that the folktales have the huge water pump. It's so useful and nice. What I could do also is put, since I'm not using these water pumps, I could put the dynamite underneath them and then put them on ultra high. Except, do we have more extract? I don't see. Oh yeah, we have 72 and we have 4 thingies. Okay, so let's see. Let's put these underneath those bits and then put them on super high priority. And then maybe we can explode them all at once. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. All right. Come on, we can do this. Get the dynamite going. Come on, work. Work, work, work. Hello, Emma. How you doing? Okay, 1 is there. That's good. Gotta be careful because I might have to explode the whole lot if we get way too low on water. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this pump over here just in case. Come on, guys. Come on, beavers. You can do it. Ooh, they're really working hard here. Do we got this one? Yeah, we got this one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on high too so we don't miss this one. And this one. Because it's a lot harder to replace these pieces of dynamite here. Okay. Beavers injured, 6. Wow, why are beavers injured? You know what? I bet I haven't built the infirmary yet. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Silly KOS. What are you doing? I'm just going to build a temporary one over here. I completely forgot. I keep thinking it's like teeth. It's not broken teeth. It's medical problems that we're having, apparently. So let's put in medical beds here. Did I already do this? I feel like I would have unlocked them or something. Did I unlock them or did they come unlocked? I can't even remember. I feel like they have to be unlocked. So I don't know. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so this is almost ready. Go ahead and also high that. Man, they're drinking so much water. This is a really long drought, though, I think. And this is going to have to be really going up there as well. All right, we have no more dynamite, which is bad. We are trying to get some. Trying. This needs the explosives. This also needs explosives. I'm going to put these are on lower priority. And yet, they're still getting finished ahead of the other ones that I needed finished. Ah! Game, what are you doing, man? Okay, come on. Oh, the droughts are scary. Drought is scary, scary, scary. But this is going to give us an enormous reservoir of water. And the thing is because we have surrounded the water seep, it still thinks it's like, oh yeah, we're just at like, you know, whatever, 95%. We're just like not going to go above 95. And then yet it's leaking out and getting the rest of this basin up to 95%. So it's a really good thing. I'm glad I decided to try this idea. This is going to be interesting and see if this works. All right, come on, drought. Come on, drought. Don't last too long. Okay, one. Okay, we're actually good on that now. Good, 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 good. Okay, very cool. So that means when we get more water, we can explode this. Because if we explode it now, then the whole water is just going to drain into this deep hole that we're digging right here. So we don't want that to happen because then the crops are going to all die. So we just got to be careful when we do things. Very important to decide the place. Ahead of time and all that stuff. Okay, so pine resin is happening. Life is getting better. We actually do have a wood workshop. This is fantastic. Oh my God, we have fancy planks. We got 4 of them. Oh my God, wow. I am going to unlock the beautiful spiral stairs. I love them so much. And yet they're incredibly expensive if you try to buy them early in the game. And then it's like, oh God, they cost all of this stuff. So that feels quite bad. Now then, I want to do a spiraling staircase, which would be... I think we can do this way. Let's try this. Oh no, I need a shorter one for that apparently. 2 sides. All right, let's try this and see if we can get this to work. 3 sides. Oh no, but of course we can't get this to work because... Well, no, maybe it will work. Let's see. You always got to build these from the ground up. Yeah, let's just do a full spiral on this. Okay, and then here, we're going to do one there. Up there. Yes, we're spiraling. Spiraling out of control. Right, so you go here, you go there. Perfect. So there we go. That's what a spiral staircase looks like. I would love to see like a 4 height thing because these are literally quarters of a circle. So also, I don't think it looks as fluid as the Whisker Wood one does, but it is still pretty. Gotta say, it is very pretty. I like the spiral staircases, but I do feel like they come way too late in the game. I feel like they should not cost any treated planks. They should be just regular wood. You don't need treated planks to make this. It's not a thing. Really not a thing. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. Actually, we don't need one of them. We just need one. Okay, so that can get done when it gets done. We aren't really in a huge emergency, I don't think, are we? No, we got 82 scrap left anyway. So, all right, good, good. So now we're just waiting for this other stuff to go. Now we have drought quite happily mitigated. So what I'm going to do... This is a pain in the socks. Do we have the explosives for this? We've got one. This is kind of annoying because I want to start these pumps, but they can't go because they have the stuff underneath them. That's not great. This one is working over here. I would really like to get these done, though. We have one left. Let's see. Oh, there's that one done. Good. Okay. I guess it'll be like, I don't know if we can afford to wait. Can we afford to wait? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Actually, we can afford now because this one can be diagonally done. All right. Detonate. Yeah. Quonk. Oh, yeah. There we go. So now we have this huge, deep area that's now... Wait, what? Is that as deep as I wanted it? Doesn't look very deep. Yeah, it was 3 deep. Why does that not look 3 deep? It looks 1 deep. Something is very wrong here. Oh, you know why? I bet we're on the bottom of the map. Wasted all of that extract. We're at the bottom of the map. Oh, the sadness, man. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. We'll just cry later. It's just fine. Don't worry. Okay, well, there was that. There is that. All right, mango thing. Let's get that so we can store some mango fruits. Mangrove fruits, not mangoes. Okay, anyway, they are happily... This should work. So we should not have to stop these things. Now we will have to stop this one. And we may not turn this one on. Because maybe that would, you know, prevent us from actually reaching our goal of having a fully automated system. And in any case, we just experienced a drought, so we won't get to test it for some time. But this should work. I think this will definitely work. Really good idea. Thank you so much to the person who mentioned that. I do think that it might be too high. I have to look up the water seep again, how high it goes. Let's see. Maybe it goes... Let's see. What's 75 look like? Or 70. It doesn't seem to be going down at all. 65? Now it's going down. Now it's not going up. Let's put it at 70. I think... I'm not sure if that works or not. I have to look at the seep information. But it is campfire time, Beaverkin. And thank you so much, everyone, for sending in your stories about everything. And hugs to you, Sabras Terrace. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, a nice time, and think of your lovely beaverkin working away, hard workers. Yeah, and I hope you have a great day. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.